Hi, Rescued Roots family. It's Albert. So I haven't done much gardening because I had to sleep, I had to eat, I had to do some emails. So I'm still kind of at the same place that I was, but I've been soaking my Vondas, which these are orchids actually. They tend to be a little thirstier and require a little bit more sun than Phalaenopsis. So, okay, so let's do an orchid lesson right now. So these are Vondas. So they grow. So they're called. Hey, I'm teaching right now. I'm teaching right. He said it's snack time. We just came back from a walk. That's why I'm a little sweaty. A little exercise, and I'm not using AC right now just because natural flow is better, I think. So okay. Excuse me, papas. Thank you so much for respecting my space. Okay, so this is an orchid. So an orchid is a type of plant, right? It's a species of plant. It's actually one of the largest species of plants. Another species could be, sorry, it's a little wet. Watermelon. Well, I don't know the species of watermelon. It would be like the Latin term, but it's a different type of plant, I guess. So this is a Vonda orchid, okay? So it's a different type of orchid. Oh, I want to give more biological, but my brain doesn't want to let me. Okay, so this is a Vonda orchid. This is a Phalaenopsis orchid. These are actually similar in that they're called monopodial, meaning that they have one grow point and they just grow up. Their roots actually kind of look similar too. They're kind of thicker. Let me grab a different orchid and we'll go over different types of orchids. Excuse me. Oh, forgot this one too. Oh, I have so many. Okay. I didn't know I had so many types of orchids. Okay, so we just learned Vonda and Phalaenopsis are monopodial orchids. They grow with kind of like one point of growth. This is one of my favorite. Well, I love every plant I love so much. This is called an oncidium. This orchid is I think it's called a multipodial. Bipodial? I think it's called a multipodial. I probably should have did it. I don't rehearse these videos, guys. I just kind of go with the flow. So this orchid, this one is so beautiful. When it has flowers, it has little yellow and brown flowers. They look like honeybees, and they just kind of dance. Some people also I can't think right now. The regional name. The regional name is usually a plant that's assigned by the region or like the culture or the area. Some people will call it lady slippers because it looks like a lady is gliding through, or a dancing lady, because it looks like a woman is wearing a dress, and they're really beautiful. If you ever get a chance to look it up, you should. And you know what? In the comments, it's a monopodial, and I think it's multipodial. This is called a cattleya. Has anyone ever? Actually, that's actually a really popular word, cattleya. It's actually known as the queen of orchids. So if you ever somebody who's named Cattleya, it's actually because they're the queen of orchids. So this one, if you notice, it has several different podials. Oh, it's really interesting. Going into mental health, bipolar, means the brain has two poles. So it is constantly between hypomanic, in my case, hypomanic or depressed state of mind. So my brain is constantly like do. Not, I don't want to say constantly like oh, don't talk to Albert because he's crazy. You don't ever know where he's at. It just means instead of being in a constant state, instead of being a monopodial, I'm a bipolar person. It just means I have two states, and I actually know how to control them really well. People won't tell you that bipolar is manageable. So this is a Cattleya. See how it has different little growth points? And if you actually look at the rhizome is also kind of known as a root, or like a, I wish I had one outside. Okay, well, you know what, for educational purposes, I will do this. Okay, we'll actually go back to that. I know it seems like I'm everywhere, because I am. And this is one of my favorites, guys. This is called, well, I say that about everything. This is called a Denodrium. These are so cute because they grow little poles, and then they'll put out little offsets, and they're so beautiful. And these flowers are so gorgeous. Like they're like, and they grow along the spike. It's so beautiful. This is actually a Denodrium Hawaii stripes volcano queen with pink backgrounds with stripes, and she was born in 2024, so she's 2 years old. So fun fact, orchids are very slow growers. Everybody thinks like orchids are meant to grow fast. No, they slow grows just like humans. We are very slow growers, and we kind of have to adapt and grow fast to kind of make it in society, which is not a good thing. But that's something. And okay, and this one, I actually can't think of the name right now. Oh, sorry, I'm pruning it. Which I'm on the fence about if I want to prune or not anymore, because, so look at this leaf. I kind of want to cut it, but at the same time I'm like, what if the orchid could use it to take its energy out of that leaf? And then, so this is also an oncidium. Oh, it's an oncidium. It is also known as a baby raspberry chocolate. This one smells so good. Oh, it's a raspberry. I thought it was a sherry berry. The sherry berries are so cute. They smell like chocolate. But this is a baby raspberry chocolate. It has red with chocolate fragrance. It's very similar to the sherry berry. These are really cute. And if you notice, you pull back the little protector, there's different little growth points. So these are actually the two different types. These are two different types of orchids. I do know this information, but right now my brain is not focusing. Oh, y'all want to see some Phalaenopsis flowers? Whoa! I got this one at Tom Thumb. It's so, I love yellow. Aren't they beautiful? So I need to cut these yellow. This is called Velium. That's just it's actually very similar to our so I can't think of the word. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be talking. So like our nervous system. What is this sponge? Myelium. Myelium is in humans. It protects our nervous system. It's kind of like a spongy material. This is called Velium. This is the orchids. It protects the roots, which is I don't know. Could you consider a nervous system? You know, since plants don't have bones. These are the flowers, or in human medicine, in human anatomy, you would call them the sex organs. I love just interconnecting things so much. Oh, I was gonna show you a rhizome, right? Okay, let's see. Let me move these orchids. Okay, I'm gonna kind of take this one out of the pot. I've had it for a couple days. Whoa, look at that. That root ball is condensed. That's actually not good. When the roots look like that and they stay like that, it's actually a bad thing. So this is called sphagnum moss. It's they tend to put that in there because it stays wet longer. The only thing is it's really hard for the plant to breathe because it stays wet so much. And you just kind of gotta enable it. Oh, separations. What is? And it's not called propagations. My brain is not working right now. I'm too focused on school right now that my brain can think of these words. Okay. Oh look. So these are dead roots. They're kind of papery. They're flat. If you actually notice right here, this white stuff is healthy root. That is more I say juicy or fleshy. Also notice the little green points at the end. That's alive. And here, hopefully you can see this. So these are older parts of the plant. This is called, this little branching, you see how it's kind of like goes, that's called a rhizome. I'm trying to think. So I'm trying to think like easier plants. Succulents will do this very often. When puppies emerge, like smaller plants emerge from the mother plant, they grow kind of a root and they come out of the plant through, it's called a rhizome. It's like a fleshier part. For some reason I want to say like potatoes are rhizomes, but I don't think potatoes are rhizomes. They're actually tubers. But it's honestly it's all the same thing. It just, everybody wants to assign a name to everything, but it's all the same thing. So I honestly want to prune it because I was taught traditionally that's how you keep plants healthy, but I'm learning something I'm learning this new type of gardening called regenerative or sustainable gardening. With that one, the roots are pretty much dead, except for those nice green ones. And so it teaches you actually like the soil is supposed to be living, and it's really interesting because if that's the case, a lot of people don't view life and death as the same thing, but it really is. Like, death is the end of life, life is the beginning of death, so it's all a circle. And the way you actually in regenerative gardening or agriculture or sustainable gardening, you don't actually use fertilizers because you let the dead matter actually fertilize the living matter. And that's what a lot of people don't know. Like, when we die, our bodies will decompose and become ash or dirt, and we're supposed to be absorbed back into the world because that's the natural part of life. Like, we become the earth again. It's really weird. I would like commentary if anybody has some. So I'm like learning, do I really want to prune anymore, or do I want to fertilize, let it fertilize itself, like when it becomes, I don't know, it's really weird. Like I'm changing the way I want to go about my life anymore. Like, instead of being so trying to control everything, which you can't control anything in this world. You can only control yourself. And I think, I don't know, maybe I don't want to use fertilizers anymore. Who knows? It's really interesting though, because if you think about it, the reason why you prune and you remove dead roots is because it changes the pH of the soil, of the medium, to where it becomes acidic. But it's like, maybe orchids need acidity to grow, and that's why we use fertilizer. It's so interesting. Like, it really makes me want to study. It makes me want to study either agriculture, botany, sustainability. I don't know. It makes me want to learn everything. Like, it's so interesting. Okay, I hope this video wasn't everywhere. It probably was. I was gonna talk to you about time travel, but I was like, ooh, I don't think I'm ready, or I don't think my audience is ready. Also, I do want to talk about psychosis pretty soon, but I want to slowly introduce you to the way my brain works. Like, my brain is so, it doesn't follow a train track at all. It goes wherever it wants to. But I am able to control my brain. Some people would be like, oh, actually no, your attention span is like that. But I'm like, actually, when I have to, I can tell myself that I have to focus. And I've tried taking like ADHD meds and stuff like that, but I'm like, why? Just go with the flow. And if I'm not able to do something, I'm just not able to do it. At the end of the day, that I'm not gonna force myself into being something that I'm not. Okay, thank y'all so much for watching. Okay, I'm so excited. I'm got so much to do, so much homework to do too. Okay, thank y'all so much for staying with me, Rescue Roots family. And to all my followers, thank y'all for reaching out and telling me that y'all watch my videos. I really appreciate it. Sydney, this is out to you. Thank you for reaching out and checking on me, and thank you for watching my videos while you're driving. It really means a lot. And Brenna, thank you. And family members that have liked my videos, thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. Bye guys.